So in addition to your like quizzes and stuff, I have all those recordings and like got to listen to them and make sure they're all there and stuff like that. Truly brain not big enough. Really what's happening is there's not enough hours in the day. So plus like there's other things that I have to do to like plan these classes, like make these Kahoots and like do all that kind of stuff and make your quizzes and post all the digital sessions. So keep that in mind, which is why we're going to be doing like scattered random recording assignments. Like y'all know, we didn't do a recording assignment one day, like earlier this week, Monday or Tuesday, I don't know. We didn't do a recording assignment at some point because truly can't do it every day. I'll die. So with that in mind, just have recording equipment like ready, like Vocaroo or like your phone or whatever, have it ready to go. However, we're not necessarily going to use it every day. We won't do a recording unless I tell you we're going to do a recording. So if you're like, are we recording this? The answer is probably no. Okay. So wait until I say something about it. And then I will, you know, I'll tell you when it's time. But anyway, for those of you who have a bunch of recordings missing and who are like, I know I turned that in, or even if you're like, I know I didn't turn that in and I really need to get on that, it's fine. Hopefully very, very quickly, I will be able to finish putting in all the grades for that. I know a lot of you have sent me your recordings over email and I really do appreciate that. I just have to like go backwards in my email inbox now to make sure that I get all of your recordings. All right. If I don't get your recordings, they stay in as a 0. Right. But I am more than willing to work with you through this weekend to get those recordings in. So if you didn't turn in a recording from, I don't know, say last Friday, we did like a recording or whatever, and you don't remember what it is, or you need help with it or whatever, I also have time from 1:30 to 3:30 every single day, plus Wednesdays, to work with y'all on those recording things. So if you really need me to like help you through it, feel free to send me an email or like schedule a time with me. Don't try to do it in the chat because these chats go away and I don't pay attention to them after we finish our Zoom classes. But in like Remind or via email or via that voice lesson sign up form that's in CTLS, sign up for a time to work with me and we can work through all your recording stuff together. Also, if you look on CTLS under resources, there is a link to recorded rehearsals. Cool. So if you like full on missed a whole class and you really need to like review some stuff, go to that class, like go to the recorded rehearsals link and you'll find a playlist of all of your classes. Like every single class I'm going to record and upload to YouTube unlisted so nobody can like see it except for you, so that you can sing along with that recording and figure out what's going on for you. And then if you need extra help, reach out. Okay. So that's how that's going to work. But please, please, please don't let all those zeros sit in the grade book. I will work with you. I promise. It's just taking a little longer than I anticipated to get through all those recordings. There you go. That's everything. I think that's all the announcements. So I believe it is sing-song time. Yeehaw. Let's do this. Okay. Everybody stand or sit up nice and tall, whichever way you need to do. We're going to stretch first. Also, quick reminder, you need to be on video if your camera is not broken. And I can, in fact, see when you are not using good posture. And I'm not gonna, I'm not trying to put you on blast, but I will have to, be like, hey, posture. Because, I've heard in a lot of your recordings, we have some vocal tension and stuff going on. Keep stretching, do your thing, do your stretches and things. I hear some vocal tension going on and I don't want that for you because I know y'all have beautiful voices and you can have gorgeous, free, full, robust, mature tone if you are letting your body do the thing that it needs to do to sing right, okay? Which is to roll your shoulders back, lift your head a little bit, not like your chin, you keep it nice and tall. We're standing up straight, your sternum is nice and lifted. Or if you're seated, you can sit, but you need to make sure that you're standing from the waist up. You feel? Okay, so we're gonna breathe in and out. Don't forget when you're breathing in, allow that soft palate to rise, okay? So you're gonna get that yawn space, that whaley kind of noise. Breathe in and out. Nice and easy, breathe in and out. And in and out. Okay, now we're gonna do some siren. So we're gonna go, woo! Try that with me. Woo! And then we're gonna keep going up higher and higher. Ready? Woo! 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 And then the last one. Woo! All the way down in the basement. Ooh, that gave me a little bit of dizziness. Gave me a little bit of lightheadedness. Oh Lord, I'm using more oxygen than I anticipated. Okay, cool. Shake any tension out, get that all nice and loose. And now we're gonna go to here. Nice and easy on an open ah vowel, we're gonna sing. We're going to breathe in on the ah vowel and sing out on a nice open, tall, lifted ah vowel. If you're listening to yourself while you're singing and you're hearing this, ah, your soft palate's not necessarily lifted and you're singing a little bit through your nose. If you're hearing this, do you see how like tense my mouth looked? Like, you don't want that either. That is the further end of the extreme of like too dark, too tense. So now, nice and lifted and open from a yawny space. Ready, and go. And down. And down. And down. Good breath. Last one. I lied, probably two more. All right, cool. Let's go the other direction. Same thing, nice, loose, open, lots of space on the inside. We're gonna go. Sit up tall. Deep breath. Breathe in on that ah. Check your posture, you got it. Nice and easy. Roll your head around a little. Two more. Last one. Roll your neck around a little bit, shake out that tension, roll your shoulders a little bit. Good. I know that's high. Okay. Last one, we're gonna do a little bit of wee. So the same way Miss Thames earlier this week was saying breathe in on an ah vowel, even though we're singing a wee, we're gonna try breathing in with that ah space to kind of set you up for better success on the wee stuff. Here we go. We're ready? And breathe. We all. beefy noise. Okay, cool. Good. Let's bop over to some scales. So we've been doing the major scale for a second here, but we're gonna add the minor scale back in for those of you who are comfy with that. I mean, you're gonna be fine. Okay, here we go. Let's start with our major scale once. Do, 1, 2, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, and then most of you, if not all of you, should be comfortable with going do, ti, la, and then we go from la up to la and back down. Ready? Go. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Nice, easy peasy. We'll do chromatic soon. I just don't want to waste a ton of time on it. Also, I totally jacked up my hand signs there. All right, let's bop up into D flat major, which is then subsequently B flat minor. D flat major first. Ready and go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. D major. Ready to go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti. Oh, sorry, my bad. Anyway. E flat major. Ready and go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. All right, E major. Ready and go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Do you see my brain working at like maximum capacity this morning? Oh my God. All right, cool. F major. Ready and go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Dang it. Oh, my hand signs are so bad. Sorry, y'all. Lord, I haven't finished my coffee yet. Okay, so anyway, not the point. Let's do, we are not doing sight reading today because instead of sight reading, we are starting a new piece. Wow, truth. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to start this piece that I'll be teaching you guys. It's called Truth by Andrea Ramsey. So if you have it, please pull it out, and you should have it. So please pull it out. And then once you have it out, we're going to talk about this key signature. Can somebody tell me what key signature these three sharps represent? Are they able to unmute? You have it?
I think so. But I'm also real quick gonna throw a copy of the music in the chat, just in case.
Yep.
Just in cases. Boop-a-doo. They should be able to unmute themselves. I believe that is a setting that I chose. Copy link. Okay, in the chat. I dropped a Google Drive link to the chat.
Okay.
Oh, we have a response.
We have a response. Someone said in the chat, Georgia in the chat said key of A. Okay, so if that were true, what's our starting pitch? You guys are in unison at the beginning. Can someone tell me what the starting solfege is?
You're also permitted to unmute yourself.
Yeah. You can unmute as well.
I believe.
Me?
Good.
Yes. Awesome. Now, what's after me? Somebody give me those 4 pitches.
Was it me, la, ti, do?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so if I play that for you, it's... Does that sound major or minor?
Minor.
Yes. Okay, so if it's minor, can you tell me what the minor key is? The relative minor to A is? Anybody know how to get there? Who said it?
F minor?
F sharp minor. Close. Yes. You go from A and you go down 3 half steps. And we're in F sharp minor. Okay, cool. All right, so now I'm gonna play a recording of the song. The song slaps, as Miss Skydom likes to say. Okay, and as we're listening, I need you to at least get your solfege written in for.
Oh, they need their 3-part assignments. The
Oh.
screen is up on the thing.
Okay.
It should be up in one of the
Oh
tabs.
wait, oops, hold on. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. And share screen. And okay, all right, so share. Okay, so this is your 3-part assignments for that's on the right side. 3-part assignments on the right side for this song because it only splits. Well,
hold on, let me make this a little bit easier for them so
Yeah.
that they don't get confusion.
Yep, help.
It's all good. Here through here. I'm gonna hide these rows. Hide. Goodbye.
There are like maybe 2 parts where the alto split into alto 2. So in those part that happens later in the song and we'll discuss it again once we get there. But in those parts you would go back to your 4-part split. But when we're in 3 parts for most of the song, this is gonna be how you're gonna split. So soprano 1 is Natalie, India, Samantha, Ava, Sophie, Lindsay, Kendall, Hannah. Soprano 2 is Serenity, Carly, Onlia, thank you. Ava, Billingsley, Allie, Emma, Caitlin, and Georgia. And that's Caitlin Berger, as you can see. Okay, alto is Keely, Annabelle, Katia, thank you. Okay, the E is the, okay, anyway. Madison, Isabella, Caitlin, Brannon, Kira, Allie, Anna, and Nia. Those are your part splits. Okie doke. And now that we have done that, we're gonna stop sharing and we're gonna listen to the song. And okay, yeah, so I need your solfege written in at least until 17. Go as far as you can though while we're listening to this. Okie doke. Oh no, we can't listen to this one. Wrong key. Dang, I like this one.
I was like, that's not in C sharp.
No.
That's not a C sharp. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna listen to a different recording.
How can it? How?
That's so
Why?
irritating. I mean, the first one's right.
This
I know that
one,
is.
yes.
Bummer.
By
That's such a good
Webster
recording, though.
University. There we go. gosh, yeah. The text is amazing. That's mostly why I chose this song. Okay. Anywho, cool beans. The chat. Okay. So you can unmute and tell me what you think about the song real quick before we get started.
I absolutely love it. It's incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
I felt
It
really
sounds
Scared
like
of
such
the
a
triplets.
yeah, I felt that. It also sounds like such a empowering song. Like it's empowering you and everything around you. It
Mhm.
sounds just very strong.
Yeah, absolutely. And the percussion underneath that we're supposed to have and hopefully we'll have, like definitely emphasizes the rhythm that just makes it strong and the chords and stuff. Okay, so yeah, we can talk about the text a little bit more later on. But what time does this class end?
10:30.
What time do you want me to stop?
10:15.
Okay, cool. So we're definitely gonna get through measure 17, the first page, and then like half the second, and then we'll go on if we can. Okie doke. So before we even start singing, can someone tell me like if they see any weird like rhythm on the first page?
There's a triplet
Yeah.
in measure 5.
I'll write stuff on the board actually.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Just read her over. You can unmute if you can. Tell me if you see anything weird.
Measure 5.
Measure 5. Measure 5. Correct.
8 through 9 looks like it'll be kind of hard because it goes from quarter triplets to, eighth triplets to.
And then does anybody notice a difference between the alto and soprano in a measure 8? Okay. What is it? What's the difference? Do sopranos have something more complicated than altos do? Because like they do. Okay, I'll spill the beans. Sopranos, you have that quadrinone triplet, like somebody. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell who it was saying, and then, but altos, you only have eighth notes the whole way through, and then you both are doing the eighth note triplet, which actually isn't as hard as the quarter note triplet. We're gonna go over that in a second. So okay, yes. So on the first page, you've got measure 5, you got our first quarter note triplet, and then measure 8, you've got the sopranos eighth note triplet. In measure 8, we have a quarter note triplet that goes into an eighth note triplet. And then when if you'll turn the page to top of 4, be prepared for that page turn because you have another eighth note triplet. Both parts do. Okay, so before we sing, we're going to count some stuffs. And I'm going to show you how in my music I write my rhythm beats so that I try not to get confused. So I'm not going to worry about the key signature or anything. I'm just going to write down what we have, like rhythm pitch-wise. So this is our triplet here. And then we got this and this tied to this thing. The things. Okay. All right. So that is that one measure right there. Okay. So when I am trying to work on tricky rhythms, I do this. I put where my big beats are. So this is big beat number 1. This is big beat number 2. So that's how the eighth note triplet's going to fit into one beat. And then I put, I have something that moves here, so I'm going to put my and here, so I know. And then if it's just holding, I'll just put like a 3/4 just to remind myself that that's 2 beats in there. Okay? It's saying save my recordings at. Did it stop recording?
Oh no, that was the.
So I hit save.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's still recording. It's just the recording from first period finally finished converting. Anyway.
Cool.
Oh, there are people in the waiting room. Oh my gosh.
My bad.
It's okay. Admit. There we go.
All right. Let me wait until they join.
Yeah, it's lucky. You can go ahead.
Okay. All right. For those just joining, we're working on truth and we're going over rhythms. And this is going to be kind of hard to see, but you can just refer to your music because we're doing the same thing. So it'll be like triplet 2 and 3, 4. Triplet 2 and 3, 4. Okay. So The only way I can verbally count my triplets is by only tapping the quarter note. I cannot do it tapping the eighth note. So we are going to tap a slow quarter note, and we're going to do it. Just do it with me. I'm going to tap it on the board. When I'm doing it myself, I either tap it on my chest, so you feel it like in your heart, or on my leg. Okay, so ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Triplet 2 and 3, 4. Does that make sense? Does everybody kind of get that? We're going to do it a few times. Someone said this. Ava said this sounds so pretty, but I can tell I'm going to die. I mean, yeah, I understand.
She said, "Oh no, I'm gonna die."
Okay, so we'll do this just over and over a few times so you can kind of just get it into your brain. Yeah, cool. And this time around, instead of saying 3, 4, I'm just gonna tap 3, 4, but I'm gonna hold and, since that's what we're gonna be singing. Yeah, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet 2 and, oh, sorry. I said what I was gonna do and then I didn't do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet 2 and triplet 2 and triplet 2 and triplet 2 and got it?
Yeah.
Got it. Good. Tell me if we need to do it some more. Good. I see some thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now let's do the longer, more confusing one. Quarter notes. Okay. So now we're gonna look at measure 8 through 9. And I'm just gonna write the soprano line. Altos, I want you to also practice the soprano line just to learn it, to learn quarter note triplets. But then when we get to your part is actually the same as the beginning, so you'll be fine. Okay. So,
Oh, they'll have a quarter note triplet on page 6.
oh, do they later
Yeah.
on? Oh yeah. So see, good. We are prepping for the future. Because I forgot that happened.
Oh, I did too. I was just checking. Okay, cool.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. All right. So rest, and then we've got. And this right here is a triplet. Okay. Oh, it goes on the bottom. That's fine. Meh. I'll put it on the bottom since I'm going to mark the beats like I did before.
Oh, yeah,
To make it easier. Okay. And then we've got our bar line here. Yeah. 2. Yep, that jumps. Triplet. Up. Up. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna do the same thing where we label our beats. So here we have a rest is on 1. That's easy peasy. Then we've got 2 and here. And then the tricky part, we've got 3. And then 4 lands kind of in between here. Okay? So the way that I know that I'm correct is that when I get to the next beat, whatever I'm patting on my body is landing on the next beat after I finish this. So here, let's do this. Let me finish writing out this. And this is the same as the beginning, 3, 4. Okay? All right, so
Me too.
I might mess this up, but we're gonna do this together.
We struggled on this quarter note.
I have
triplet,
practiced
dog.
this so much. So anyway, so in this one, you'd go 1, 2, and triplet 1. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, kind of. Do it again.
Kind of, yeah. 2 and triplet 1 and
Yeah.
2 and or triplet 2.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, it's okay. 1, 2, and triplet 2, and there we do that again. So ready, rest, 2 and triplet
2
and
that's so funky.
Woo! Love it. Gotta love it, y'all. We're
It'll
gonna do.
be very cool.
We're gonna. Yeah, it will. It sounds good. It sounds good. Okay, how many times do we want to do this in a row? Somebody give me a number. It sounds like salami. I've been thinking that too. 10, someone said 10 times. We can do it 10. We can do it 10 times in a row. 15, 20. Let's start with 10. I think we'll be okay. 50 million, sis.
That's accurate.
Who said that it sounds like salami? Keely? Oh, Kelso. Kelso. Thank you. Yes. Kelso said it sounds like salami. I've been thinking that all day, and I'm like, stop making me hungry. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2 and triple it, 2 and 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 2 and triple it, 2 and rest. 2 and triple it, 2 and number 7. 2 and triple it, 2 and 8. 2 and triple it, 2 and 9. 2 and triple it, 2 and 2 and triple it, 2 and done. Good? Are we good?
Welcome to rhythm workout.
Yeah, my arm's tired. That's my workout. Okay, does everybody feel more comfortable about the rhythm now? Yeah.
10 times.
Okay. Yeah, now that we've done it a million times. And everybody has their solfege in for at least measures 2 through 17, correct? Okay, can we put that to solfege names? Yeah. So solfege names.
Solfege.
Yeah, we can. So if we just want to, let's do the more complicated one on solfege. Yep. So I guess everybody just do the soprano. Altos still practice the soprano one. So we've got re, fa, fa, fa. Mi, do, ti, do.
Yup.
Cool. So now we'll do that on words, and we'll just do that 3 times.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Ready, guys? Ready? 1, 2. Ready? And re, fa, 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 mi, do, ti, do. Re, fa, 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 mi, do, ti, do. Re, fa, 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 mi, do, ti, do. Cool. So you see how I'm making sure I'm really emphasizing my beats so that I know that I'm landing on 1 here and on 2 after my triplets. So I'm not going too slow or too fast. Okay. That's measure 8 and 9 for Caitlin. Yeah. Yep. Of the soprano part. So if you're an alto, we're just learning that because it's good for you. Because it's good for you. Okay, so now I think we can start singing it. Yep. That's an F minor scale. Everybody starts on me. And we're in unison. Can somebody tell me where we finally split at? We're in unison until when? Anybody? Just give me a number, measure number. What measure do we want?
6.
6. Yeah, the end of 6. And
That was soprano.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Ready? Okay, so let's take this slow. And
okay.
No, do you want, I was going to just sight read the one. I guess, should I do soprano? Or do you want?
I mean, you do your thing.
Okay.
It's whatever you want to do. I just it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I like giving them time to practice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm still learning, obviously. This is, it's cool. Okay, unmute.
Yeah.
Yeah, unmute yourself. We're doing chaos practice. Practice.
Chaos.
Yeah. Let's just practice. I don't want you to go all the way to 17 yet, just when you're practicing, because I feel like that's a lot to take in. So let's just go from 2 to 9. 2 through the end of 9, and on solfege chaos practice, and then we'll add the rest. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Now we can all do it self-speak.
There.
Oh, goodbye. No, mute. Okay, bye.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Do you want to do this with me?
Yeah,
Or-
sure.
Okay, cool. So I'll do the alto part.
Sick,
Okay,
love that.
I'm gonna read the alto part. Miss Graham is doing the soprano, and we're just going to 9. Okay, ready? Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mi la ti do, la ti do ti la sol mi la sol la mi, la mi fa, la ti do ti la sol mi la ti do mi. Yeah. How'd that go?
How we feeling?
A lot. What?
Oh, slower. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Slower? No, my bad.
It's okay if yikes.
That's okay.
It's okay.
We're gonna do it. Let's do just that much at least 3 more times. Do you guys want to do just one part at a time?
Let's split.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the soprano part first.
Sure.
Okay. We're gonna both sing the soprano part. Okay. How slow should we take it then? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi la ti do, la ti do ti la sol mi la sol la mi, la mi re fa fa mi do ti do.
Yeah, lots
So
of
many
triplets.
triples, yeah. Okay, how did it go that time around?
Sopranos, are we feeling a little better about that?
Give us one a little better. Okay,
Maybe another time, probably.
better question mark.
Little
Let's do
bit.
it. Let's do
do
it
it again.
one more time, and then we're gonna do the alto part.
Cool.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi, la, ti, do. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. La, la, mi, re. Re, fa, 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 mi, do, ti, ti, do. Yeah. Went from what? Small choir to this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a difficulty jump between first and second. You're gonna be fine. All y'all gonna be fine. All right.
Okay, cool. Let's move on to the alto part then. As sopranos, if you're feeling
That's what I was about to say.
confident,
Good.
and I recommend this, sing your part along with us singing alto. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi, la, ti, do. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. La, la, mi, fa. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. The part's not too hard, right? It's just that one triplet. 2 triplets, I mean, they're the same thing though.
Altos,
Cool.
we doing okay? Yee or knee?
Yee. Okay, so can we try it one more time just with us singing both parts?
Sure.
And then we'll move on.
Okay, soprano,
Okay.
alto. Here we go.
All right. One more.
Oh,
please.
once more, please, for the altos. Yeah, sure.
Every time. Again, Emily Rowell. Okay, so just the alto part.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll do
okay,
it.
ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi, la, ti, do. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. La, la, mi, fa. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. Man, I love that we're singing about salami. Okay.
Give me a charcuterie board. Anyway.
Right. Okay, now let's chaos practice real quick. I'll give you guys a little bit of time to do 10.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Nope.
Can we do measure 9 sopranos?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Measure 9, or let's do the 8 and 9. Is that cool? Because it kind of just runs together. Yes. Okay. 8
Yeah,
and 9.
let's do it.
I'll give you 4 for good, like the whole 4 measure, 1 measure before. Okay,
Mhm.
ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Re, re, fa, 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 mi, do, ti, ti, do. Let's do it one more time, just
Yeah.
for good measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Re, re, fa, 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 mi, do, ti, ti, do. Cool beans?
Maybe we do both parts together one more time just to make sure. Is that
Just for those measures, or
Yeah, I would say probably for just those measures,
for? All right.
just in case.
Okay. Last time, measures 8 and 9 only, both parts together. I'm alto. She is soprano. 8 and 9.
Wah.
Measures 8 and 9.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi.
Cool.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
I see a cool beans in there. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna let you unmute yourself. Where is that again? I can't.
Oh, it's the middle there.
Oh, duh.
I keep it there.
Right in front of me. Okay.
Yeah, just hit mute all again. 'cause
Okay,
that
and
won't
then
be there.
okay. Okay, you can unmute and now practice measures 10 to 17. The end is, yeah.
Mi, la,
That's so
Like, do it.
I love that.
All right, let's do it. And looking at this part and new theory.
Yeah. Cool. I'm muting you. Bye. Thanks.
She said bye.
I love it.
Okay, we're starting at measure 10. I'm going to give you 4 beats before, just for good measure.
Both parts together for the first time.
Yeah, let's try both parts together for the first time because it's not as hard as the first section we just did. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi, la, ti, do. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. Mi, fa, fa. Re, fa, sol, mi.
Ooh, the fa to T. Ooh, she crispy. Ooh. Oh, I just hit the piano with my butt. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, cool.
Okay, do we need to split it up? Or are you guys good on that?
Let us know in the chat.
Mm-hmm. You're Gucci.
I love that for you.
Okay. Good, 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 good.
Also, if you're not
Yeah,
good,
it's
please
okay.
let us know.
Yeah, we can split it up. Just want to make sure we're good because we're about to just go to the beginning and run it. Or maybe we'll do this part one more time just for safety.
Yeah, let's do it one more time.
Okay, but we're going to do both parts together. Okay, so starting again at measure 10. 4 for good measure. Okay.
Can we do that again just for fun? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi, la, ti, do. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. Mi, fa, fa. Re, fa, sol, mi. Good?
Oh, I love it so much. Okay, cool, good.
All right, so let's just go back to the beginning and run the whole thing so we can do some theory.
Yes,
Okay.
let's do it.
All right, so starting at the beginning, measure 2. I'm going to count you in again. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi, la, ti, do. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. La, la, mi, fa. La, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, la, sol, la, mi. Mi, fa, fa. Re, fa, sol, mi.
Yeah.
Cool. You did this piece for an all-state performance.
That slaps. Love it.
That's cool. I think the all-state performance is actually on YouTube or something.
Ooh,
It
I'll
might
have to
be.
find it. It's
Okay.
so good, y'all. It's so good. And then there's drums, and I'm not gonna make Adam play it. I actually might play it. Anyway, it's fine.
Ooh.
We'll see.
All right. That's
Theory
it.
time?
Yeah, theory
Yeah,
time.
let's
Cool.
do it.
Thanks, guys.
So as you noticed, we did not record that. We did not. We will probably later, but not today. Yeah. This song really is chef's kiss. Like, to be clear, also, like, me and Miss Thames, like, picked a lot of music together. She brought this one to the table and was like, we gotta. And I was like, oh, girl, we gotta. Ooh, girl, we gotta. Anyway, okay, cool. Oh, if you need, like, a better, like, copy of it, if your music looks crispy, just send me an email and I'll give you another PDF of it because it might have just, like, transferred poorly onto the internet. We'll see. But anywho, it's theory time, and we only have, like, 12 minutes to do it, so we gotta go fast. Okay. Time for a pleasant British man to explain to us bass clef note identification. Where'd he go? I lost the British man. Oh no! Hold on. Okay, here we go, fam. It is time. Music theory guy, we love him.
This video is for those who are new to the bass clef and for those who are looking for a refresher in helping to identify notes on the bass clef stave. Whatever reason you're here, you've probably seen the 5 lines on which the musical notes sit. This is called the stave. Until a clef is placed at the very beginning of the stave, and there are loads of clefs to choose from, we do not know what to call the notes placed on the stave. For example, this note is C if I use this unusual looking clef, but it is a B if I use a treble clef. Therefore, the use of a clef is absolutely essential, so always make sure you add a clef at the start of the stave and each subsequent line. We're concentrating on the bass clef, so let's pop one at the start of our stave. It's also known as the F clef, as once upon a time it did look like the letter F. But it is useful and helpful to know that the 2 dots in the clef sit either side of the F line. Any notes on this line, which I've highlighted red, will be an F, but more of this later. Now that you've put a clef at the start of the stave, we're now ready to learn the note names. The first thing to recognise is that notes can either sit in a space, that's the space between 2 lines, like the 2 lines I've highlighted here, or notes are attached to a line, like this. Let's look at the notes in the spaces first. In the first space at the bottom is A, the next space up is C, the next space is E, and the final space, G. A common phrase which musicians help them to remember this note order is all cows eat grass. The notes on the lines starting from the bottom are as follows: G, then B, D, F, and finally A. I've heard lots of different phrases to help musicians remember this order, but I quite like Great Britain doesn't fight America.
Lol.
Or, if you prefer a non-political statement, how about green buses drive fast always? It doesn't really matter what phrase you use, just make sure that you remember the order of the notes, G, B, D, F, A. Let's put all of these notes onto just one stave. You may be aware that in music, we only use the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. This is sometimes known as the musical alphabet. When we get to G, we go back to the beginning of the alphabet, A. Therefore, here's a G, and as we've reached the end of the musical alphabet, the note after it is an A. The same occurs over here, from the G to the A. So if I added this note, as it sits after the A, we take the next note in the musical alphabet, which is B. The pattern obviously goes backwards as well. If I added this note, as it is before the G, we take the previous note of the musical alphabet, so it's an F. Before we go any further, just be aware that on this stave, I've only shown the note names below what are known as crotchets or quarter notes. You're probably aware that notes come in all different shapes like these. It doesn't matter what the note looks like. The important thing to notice is where the note head is sitting. That's the black blob on a crotchet or quarter note. So we already know that the first note is an A, as the note head is sitting in the bottom space of the stave. The next note will also be an A, as its note head is sitting in the same space. The next note will also be an A, and so will this one. The important thing to remember is no matter what type of note sits in that space, it will always be an A when using bass clef. Before we look at the bass clef notes above and below those on screen, I'm just going to move all of these notes to the top of the screen. You can pause this video at any time. You can use this stave of notes to help you check any of the notes we've looked at so far. So firstly, let's move the notes on the lines. Remember, Great Britain doesn't fight America. And then notes in the spaces, all cows eat grass. And finally, the F and the B, which we looked at a few moments ago. Music doesn't just stop at the top B of the stave. The pattern keeps on rising. But as we've run out of lines on the stave, we add what we call ledger lines to notes. These are small little lines which help musicians interpret notes above and below the stave. This is a C. This is actually a very important C. Its proper name is middle C, but I don't need to worry about that now, but it will help you in other music work if you remember that this is middle C. You can see that there is a line that cuts through it. This is a ledger line. The ledger line acts like an additional line above the stave, but rather than drawing the full line, we just use it for the notes that need them. We can use the same ledger line for the note D. See how the note head sits above the ledger line, whereas for the C, the ledger line cuts through the middle. We can keep going. Here is an E. We've had to add another ledger line so that the highest ledger line cuts through the note head. Any guesses to what this note would be? It's sitting above the ledger line we just added for the E, so it's the next note after E in the musical alphabet, so it's an F. Now, there's no limit to how many ledger lines you can use, but any more than, let's say, 4 or 5, and it can make the music a little bit tricky to read. Let's add these notes to our list at the top of the screen. We can also use ledger lines below the stave. We already know that this is an F, so this note below it is an E. Notice the ledger line which has been added to stop the note appearing as if it's just floating below the stave. A note below this is D. Notice how the note head sits below the ledger line. And finally, a C would require an additional ledger line. So before we finish, let's add these last few notes to our list at the top of the screen. And a quick reminder of how to find the first few notes on the bass clef. Firstly, remember that the notes in the spaces, and there are only 4 of them, so just a 4-word phrase, all cows eat grass. Whereas for notes on the lines, a 5-letter phrase, such as Great Britain doesn't fight America. Once you remember these 2 handy tips, you'll be able to work out the other notes in no time. I hope that this video has been useful to you.
Okay,
Good luck with
we
reading
gotta
notes
go
on the bass clef,
fast
and thanks
because there's a Kahoot and I want to do it. Here we go. Bass clef, note identification, play. Press the play button, Miss Kaidama. Ah, panic. Go. Teach. Go. Share screen. Go. Panic. 911. My Kahoot is loading. Why is it taking so long? Classic. Go. Why is my Kahoot loading still? There it is. Classic. Cool. You have 45 seconds to get in. Go. Cool. Get on in there. Get on in there. Steve. 15 seconds. Go, go, go. Carly. I love it. Where y'all at? Okay, I'm gonna give you a few more seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Here we go. cool. So good burritos don't fall apart is what I use a lot of the times. Good burritos don't. Don't. D. Yes, good. Nice. All cows eat grass. Eat grass. Yes, good. Next. Ooh, here we go. I'm like speeding through. Sorry, fam. Yes. Good burritos don't fall apart, or Great Britain doesn't fight America. Whatever. It's a B. Yonk. Oh, yes, good. Okay, so we had a few more people get it wrong than previously. Basically, you have to use the lines, use the line stuff that we already know. Good burritos don't fall apart. That top line is an A. This space would be a B, and then this would be middle C, boy. Speed Kahoot. Good, we all got it. That one's transparent. That one's weird. Okay, cool. Good burritos don't fall. What note is she? Yes, good. All cows eat grass. So that's an A. Yes, good. I'm speeding through, speeding through. Speed, speed, speed. Bing, 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 bing. Da, 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 da. Yes, good. All cows eat grass. Correct. All cows eat grass. All cows eat grass. Yes, good. Oh, Kira has assumed the lead, it feels. Good burritos don't fall apart. Yes, good. We're almost done. The suspense of it all. Oh my gosh. Yes, good, good, good. This one's a tricky one, sort of, kind of. Okay, so good burritos don't fall apart, and that next note is up one step, so that's a B. Finally, let's get the last two questions in here. We'll be finishing up here in the next 45 seconds. Yes, good. Good burritos don't fall apart. Last two. Yes, all cows class. Go in the spaces. Oh, dang. Y'all really out here fighting. Who you fighting? Brain said yeet. Good burritos don't fall apart. Yes, good. Here we go. Woo! Okay. That's the end of class. Do your bass note identification quiz. It's under today's digital session. It's under today's digital session in CTLS. It's another form, the same way the treble clef one was. Yeehaw!
Bye. Yeehaw.
Bye.
Yeehaw. Thank
Bye.
you for letting me join.
Of course. Glad to have you. Welcome to choir. It's weird here.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Email me if you have any questions. Yeehaw.